Okay, today in this tutorial we're going to go over how to program the remote controls on the iSeries device. So I have the remote control in my hand and we're just going to kind of go through some of the basics here. I've also I've added the TV remote control full from my all page sets, and we're also going to be in Sono Key as well. I'm going to show a couple different options. So I'm going to go into my TV remote control, and you'll see anything that's still red is something that I haven't programmed yet. So I'm going to practice programming the number 2 on my remote. So I'm going to press it, and it's going to tell me that there's no IR found. Do I want to add one? And I will choose yes. So I have the remote in my hand, and I'm pointing it to the bottom of the device where the IR control is. I'm going to press the 2 one time and let go. If you hold it down, it's going to program multiple 2s, and we don't want that. Do it again, 1 click and release, and a third time, 1 click and release. Now you'll see we have my number 2 programmed. I'm going to go ahead and just do the same thing for 4 just to give you guys an idea. And you'll see the screen flip as I'm flipping the device upside down to program that button. So 4, release. There might be a slight delay, so just as I said, make sure you don't press it multiple times. 4 and release. Great. I would go through and I would do the same thing with all of my other buttons on here. So I'm going to go back in there real quick. If I wanted to go to channel 21, I could choose combine 2 IR commands, 2, and then 1, and it'll do 21 on my TV. Same thing with 3 commands. We're now going to exit out of here, and I'm going to go into the Sono Key homepage. Now Sono Key is just another setting and way to do things. If I go into my settings and my control panel, just like on our normal homepage, you'll see there's lots of different things I can add or remove from here. I already went into my add earlier today, and I chose to add we'll do it again, my favorite channels, and I'm also going to add my TV remote and close it. Okay, so you'll see those, they are already added. They're added over on that second page there. And I'm going to say exit and go to my Sono Key homepage. Okay, so now we see them on there. Not sure why they added twice, but it really makes no difference here. So you'll see if I go into my TV remote and my numbers, anything I programmed on the other homepage will transfer over here. So you'll see my 1, 2, 3, and 4 are already programmed for me. The most important one here is to do some of those favorite channels. Now we just choose a couple of those favorite channels to add on there, but you could always change what's there. These are just kind of placeholders. So if I don't watch the CW, I could hold my finger on the screen, do edit button, and I could change this to a different image. So let's see, say we already have MTV here. I think some of these were imported in here, so you could just put button text on there of your favorite channel as well. So let's just say we left it at MTV. And we chose remove image. Okay, so you could make that bigger as well, but that just kind of shows you how you could change the actual button that's on there. So what I'm going to do now is I have to edit these buttons so that they are the correct channel. You'll see these aren't highlighted red because these are different buttons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press my PBS button. Nothing there. I'm going to hold my finger on the screen and I'm going to choose Edit Page Set. So I go to PBS here and I just double click it. There's nothing in here, so we need to add the commands. So I'm going to go to Add, and mine are under Recently Used because I've been playing around with this, but you would go to, this might be how it pops up, and you want to choose Show All Available Actions, so we see IR. I'm going to choose Send, IR Control, and Add. PBS for me is 21, so I'm going to choose 2 and OK. Now I need to add a delay between the 2 and the 1 so that it works appropriately. So I'm going to do Add, and under my Miscellaneous tab, let me find this real quick. There it is. If I scroll down to Script Execution, I'll see Delay. Add it. Usually we change this to about 1.3 second delay and choose OK. You might need to play with that delay time as remotes are different. So my first one is 2. I've added a delay, and now I'm going to choose my IR again, send IR command, and then I'm going to choose 1 and save it. So now my command is 2, delay, 1. And so I'm going to press play. When I press my PBS button, I'm looking up at my TV. It's doing the 2, the delay, and the 1, and we are on channel 21. So let's do that again for our next one. I'm going to choose Edit Page Set, and we'll choose, I believe I already programmed ABC. Yep, so ABC is programmed. I'm going to choose CBS. I'm just going to make up a number for this one. Add. So you'll see my recently used commands are here. So I'm going to choose Send IR Control. Add it. Let's say we'll choose 2. OK. Add a command. Do the delay. OK. And we'll add a 4. OK. If it's just one number, no need to add the delay. This is how you would program those specialty buttons for those favorite channels so that you don't have to put it in each and every time. I'm going to press play again. And out we go here. So now you'll see these are programmed when I try them with my TV. And we are good. Just want to show you again, if you hold your finger on the screen and do Edit Page Set, if I choose something, and this is an IR command button, and I choose Change, I'm sorry, we didn't want to do it that way. I'm going to go to one that I've already used or set up. We're going to save those changes, which is very important. And I'm going to go to my TV remote. And I'm going to hold my finger on the screen, do Edit Page Set. If you program something and it doesn't work quite right and you need to reprogram it, you would just go into your Edit Page Set, double click on the one you want. So this one already has the command in here, and I'm going to go to Properties. If this isn't working correct or you did it program too many ones, you just need to reprogram it, you're going to go to My IR Remote Controls. You'll see your list of everything that you've programmed your numbers in here. And I could just click on the one that didn't program appropriately, choose Edit, and record it again. Okay, so all these IR commands, anything that shows up in red that you've programmed will then be in there. And that is a quick tutorial on how you would program the TV remote controls.